And welcome back. Every colony of the female gender every colonist of the female gender winces in pain. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a powerful psychic drone over this entire region on a frequency that only seems to affect the female gender. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. Well, great. That's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, well, we've got a couple of meals going on in here. We need to actually bring down a power conduit a little bit to hook up to this light source. We'll run it through the wall for the sake of tidiness. Severe illness. Zombie gamer, really? Would you please put some pants on? Put on your clothes. I need to get you healed. You've now got an extreme infection. You're almost immune, though. Alright, put this on as well. Now go and seek some recuperation in there. There we go. Right, and stay there for now, please. My goodness. Right, what is everyone else up to? We've got no metal, it seems, and no one's really mining. It means I need to increase mining as a priority. Someone needs it as their top job. Okay, looks like Archibald is going to be our miner. Enjoy, Archibald. Also, I'll increase that a little bit. Actually, is Archibald doing anything else? Especially, no, you're not really doing any other particularly high priority work, so it should be okay. Keegan, have you put any clothes back on? Yes, more or less. You've got a knife. You know what? I think I'm going to tell my the people who've got no ranged combat not to be hunters. Archibald does. Tamiz does. I'm fairly sure Zombie Gamer does not, and I'm fairly certain that Willow Terror does not either. Okay, there we go. Alright, where are you off to? You just going to go wander around a little bit? Chill out, perhaps? I understand. But we really need things sorted out fairly soon, if you wouldn't mind. Really, really soon. There we go, getting some power put together over here. That's good news. We'll add a lamp in here to light this place up, and there as well. We'll actually go ahead and run a power conduit up from here to this structure. We'll add a lamp in here as well. Just a little something to keep people happy. But where is Archibald? Is Archibald mining? Fantastic, Archibald! I knew I could count on you. I just had to wait. I just had to keep the faith. I wish you'd gotten to it a little bit sooner, but you know, I'm willing to accept that at least you did eventually get to it. Now we want to cut down as much of these trees as we can because most of our constructions are made out of wood. Oh dear! Did someone just low medicine? Did someone just die? Zombie gamer, you have perished. Well, I mean, you know, waste not, want not. Sorry, Zombie Gamer, but this is the way it's going to have to be. Tamiz, could you please bury Zombie Gamer? Oh, poor old Zombie Gamer. Keegan, after you've done that, you can grab the shirt. There you go. No, our first colonist death. It was unfortunate, but honestly, Zombie Gamer was pretty old. You know, it was going to happen, I'm afraid. Right, set as a prisoner room as soon as we can. Got some power at least coming in there. We've got food being made. We've even got fine meals being made. So in terms of actual food, we're doing all right. We're not wanting for meals right now. What kind of gear have you got? Why don't you put on these pants instead? There you go. And eat in the bed. People are visiting graves. I will actually make that graveyard look a little bit nicer soon. It'll happen. I promise. How's all of the mining going? The metal is coming along. That is good to see. Means that we may soon have some lights and things being worked on. Also, I really like this to be moved. Now, if there are multiple things occupying a space, you just have to click multiple times until you can see it. Or until you select it, rather. Okay, these rooms are probably actually really, really warm. How are you doing health-wise? You're not suffering from heat stroke or anything like that. I'm going to wait until I absolutely have to deal with that sort of thing. We'll leave that to be hauled eventually. The psychic drone is probably messing with Keegan a little bit, but on the whole shouldn't be too terribly bad. Right, we've got some light in a couple of places now. That is fantastically good. Also, we're slowly getting this little prison room set up, which is fantastic. I will make some paths soon as well. What are you going to work on next, Keegan? Oh dear. Preemptive attack. They're preparing for a while. It's always good when they prepare for a while, though. These ones are armed. That's not good. One has got a knife, one has got a gun. It is really high time that we actually set up some defenses. Okay, well, simple defenses you can set up. Security, sandbags. Simplest kinds of defenses you can have. They're not going to do a whole lot, but they'll help. We could also have a couple set up over there. Now, you can make automated turrets, and this is very much a good idea. It does take a little bit of time to set that up, though. Also, I want some more batteries, really. Now, someone has warned me that having my batteries right next to each other could cause a blowout. But at the same time, I don't want to use up too much of the space in cold storage. So we'll just have that set up that way for now. I've not actually noticed that that has made any particular great difference with batteries blowing out or anything like that. Really a mad animal as well. Oh, it's all go at the moment. Okay, well, ooh, some more meals. We'll definitely start hauling those. Right, well, we've got a couple of things that we can do right now. We could set up in an area which will allow us to better fend off attacks. Archibald, let's get you in position there. Tamiz, get you in position here. We may be in a position shortly. Keegan, I want you drafted just so I can get you out of the way. Because that mad animal is coming straight toward us. Well done, everyone. Very well done. Okay, you can all stop being drafted. Have we actually done any training with you? Oh, we have! Obedience 1. The animal can be assigned a master who it will follow and defend. Master is currently Tamiz. I would actually prefer your master to be... Oh. Need animal level 6. Have 3. Okay, well, Tamiz is literally the only person that can actually manage this one. That's interesting. I wasn't aware that that is what animal meant. Animals 8. Okay, well, animals 3. Okay, well, I guess Tamiz, you're gonna have a loyal hunting hound, which makes a lot of sense in a way. Are you actually set up? Unrestricted home, animal 1. Is Tamiz set up to be one of our primary hunters? Yeah, actually. You know what? Sure. However, at this point, I would... Oh, damn it, I can't make you a cleaner. Oh well. Archibald is going to be for our hunter then. Visiting the graves. I approve of this. Continue. I would... Right, they're going to be coming around... Ooh, they're splitting up. Alright, that's actually not too bad for us. Let's get you all drafted. I didn't manage to get you set up properly. I want you in a position where it's going to be generally hard for the enemy to sneak up on you. So that means this kind of area would be the best one. Now we can use all of this debris. Ooh, okay, they're coming from this direction. Damn it, that would have been the better one then. Alright, let's get you over here. Archibald, Keegan. Archibald there, Keegan close behind. Willow, Terra there, and Tamiz, you're going to be really slow, but you can hold the position there, perhaps. Right, there we go. Right, Archibald, pull back, Keegan. There we go. We don't want them to be able to shoot at us just yet. Strike is the one who's got a melee weapon. It's a steel shiv. It's a potentially dangerous weapon. Tamiz holds this position here. Ooh, okay. You aiming for my dog? Scallywag! Kill it! Kill it with great conviction! Archibald, also want you to... No, don't arrest. My lord. Tamiz, take position there. Just stab him until he stops moving. Or maybe stab him once or twice more, because he could be playing dead. I wouldn't put it past him. He looks like the scoundrelly sort that would do that. Right, Willow of Terror, I actually kind of need you to attack him instead. Well done with that shot. Now they're going to try and bail out. Willow of Terror. You a brawler? No, you're not. Okay, you're equipping this pistol. Get that. Okay, very nice. Take shot. Okay, try not to shoot Archibald if you can avoid it. Come on, is anyone else going to be able to take a shot? What a shot, Tamiz. Well done. They're gone, though. Oh, well. This person is now dead, but they had some decent stuff on them, so strip them right away, please. Also, you need to go and get yourself sorted out. Oh, actually, you only got a couple of bruises. That was actually fairly well done, all things told. Yes, I'm pretty impressed with you all. Well done. Very impressed. Very impressed indeed. Tamiz... Archibald? No. Archibald, can you please bury Ben? I mean, it was our enemy, but... deserves to be laid to rest correctly. I mean, we don't know what kind of religion, if any, that they had, so they'll just have to be happy with the grave. Perhaps they would have preferred to be on a funeral pyre. I mean, as a warrior, I suppose that would have been the more fitting way to treat them. But, well, they can't expect us to go to that much effort. They did try to kill us, after all. In fact, they tried to kill our dog. Can we dig them back up and mutilate the corpse? I don't know. Do you really want us to go to such Nah. Ooga Booga probably is too dapper to want us to do that sort of thing. But we would for you, Ooga Booga. No one attacks our loyal hounds. Well, they do, but they don't get away with it. Scoundrels. Right, okay, things seem to be going kind of okay. We do need this to be set up. Archibald, can you prioritize this? No, we need materials, okay. Could you instead prioritize cutting down the cactus? Then this one... There we go, and finally this one. We really want this set up so that I can have some work done in here. Some prisoners put in there, rather. Work done. Well, I guess work done as well, yeah. There we go. And this one as well. You can basically force them, which is nice. It's not very Dwarf Fortress-like, certainly. This one will be for prisoner medical. So if they're really badly wounded, we can just take them in there. Now, does anyone need these clothes? They're kind of poor. Actually, that was normal. Go ahead and prioritize hauling that, please. That one might be better than some of the others that we've got. Let's see. Archibald, what kind of gear have you got? Because, I mean, the gear is going to wear down. That's all normal to me. It's probably all normal as well. Keegan, normal. And... You've got normal. You've got a... No, not got a top. So, yeah, go ahead and wear that. Now, I'm forcing them to wear it. So, you can actually set up all kinds of things, like outfits, which is actually pretty cool. But for now, I'm not going to get into that until we're actually producing our own clothes, basically. Now, we can have a look at the factions. I'm surprised we've gone to this episode without me showing this. But we can see that they're really hostile against it, which is a bit of a shame. We probably shouldn't have helped that person. But no one really likes us that much. And you can see how much they like the other people as well. I think hurting people they don't like generally improves your standing. You can have a look at the world. You can have a look at the history. Wealth, all sorts of things. We can select the graph. Population went down, unfortunately. But you can also have a look at research. We're not going to look at that for a little while. Not until we actually need to. Group of travellers from Fortune Teller's Township are passing by. Now, at this point, I could arrest them and try to convert them. I don't recommend it right now, though. I don't think that would actually help us. What I would really like is to just double check that everyone has got some interaction with somebody. Yes, they do. Oh, fantastic. Time for us to harvest the plants. That's pretty cool. Now, it's going to take ages for the medical herbs to be prepared, which is a bit of a pain. But now we can prepare some nice food. So there we are. We're making some fine meals, making some more simple meals. Simple meals take one ingredient. Fine meals take more than that. Much like Dwarf Fortress, the more lavish the meal, the more ingredients you're going to have to invest in it. So you don't really want to be making them unless you're in a position where you know you've got the resources and you're not going to hurt for that later down the line. That's why I tend to prioritize getting the lower quality meals very early on. We could have pushed straight for fine meals, but then I'm not sure how many meals we would have. This is ensuring that we've got a healthy supply. Eventually, once we are definitely in a fairly good position, then I can force them to make the lavish meals first, so that our colonists are eating well, unless we simply don't have enough ingredients. But this is actually going quite well. I'm pretty happy with where things stand right now. We've still got the psychic drone. We've still got the eclipse, which is no, it's got. Okay, there we go. That was silly. I believe it only goes away once you've actually acknowledged it. But now we've got some prisoner capacity, which is good. Wouldn't mind these being hauled. I don't actually think they wear down, though, which is useful. But we are going to be able to use that in a cloth industry. In fact, we could set up the cloth industry there if we really wanted to. Visitors! Group of the Camaro of the Stream are visiting the colony. Oh, fair enough. Come on by. We can serve some delicious tea. Don't ask what it's made from. We haven't got tea plants, and that might make you suspect, but just go with it, okay? It's like Peter Pan. You just imagine that it's tea, and it will be. Until we actually have tea, and then we'll stop having to drink this weird stuff. You can inspect the impressiveness of wealth. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a quick look. Was that this one? Toggle room stat display. There we go. Rather ugly. Cleanliness is dirty. It's clean. Neutral. Rather tight, though, in terms of space. Mediocre wealth. That's not too bad. Ugly, a little bit dirty. Ugly and dirty. Ugly and very dirty. It's because they've got they haven't got anything good on the floors, basically. But that's actually quite cool. And finally, we're actually making some things in here. Eventually, we're going to have some proper tables and chairs. People will very much start to be happy with that. And you know what we really... Gold tiles? My lord. That's rather lavish. Don't think we can stretch that far. But we'll do our best to at least set up some wooden flooring at the very least. We'll also have some paved tiles in the doorways. There we go. For in here, we'll just have some wood. I'd love some sand or something. Metal tile, silver tile, wow. We'll just have some paved tiles underneath the dog beds as well. There we go. We'll do the same in here. Get some wood in there. We don't really need these places. Well, actually, I really do want my kitchen not to be dirty. That's kind of a high priority, actually. And then paved tile in that doorway too. Okay, there we go. Right, they finally got a place where they can actually sit down and eat, and they're now going to do that, but they're still doing it in the rain, which is perhaps not the best situation, all things told. Our visitors are leaving. Okay, well, we're starting to get things kind of into a better state of affairs. Kind of. What I would actually like to put in here... Now, I'm not sure if this is really going to help too much, but if I put a power switch there, then it should mean that once these batteries are almost full, I can just toggle this power switch. That means that this is no longer going to start filling these batteries. As a battery approaches full capacity, the chance of it exploding goes up quite drastically. That is the chance of a sudden and unintended electrical discharge somewhere in the network that it's connected to. Now, I'm mitigating some of the risk of that by having localized networks. There's just this tiny little network for here. So the amount of stored power that's going to be in this network is going to be only 2 batteries worth. So the explosion will be minor. If you've got a giant colony running off one single battery set, the explosion can be devastatingly powerful, so it's why I like to try and split things up. Obviously up here we need more batteries because we're running much more power-hungry things off it, but it would still be worth me setting up a switch system somewhere. Damn it, I really should have borne that in mind. I may have to take one of these away in order to do that. Yeah, let's have a look at you then. This is the point where it connects. You know what, yes. We're going to go down to 3 batteries here for the sake of ensuring that everything is safe. We'll have a single switch in there and a power conduit there. And then we'll run the power conduits down here. And then... Ooh, power conduit. I want to deconstruct the power conduits here, please. Oh, damn it. I knew that was going to happen. That's not what I wanted you to do. I think you know it's not what I wanted you to do as well. Let's check out the power conduits. No, that's good. Right, okay, so we want structures, wooden walls. Now, until we actually set all of this up, it's going to be unpowered over there. Which, on the flip side, is going to mean that people have got a lot of time to do other things. But we're very, very quickly getting some joy set up. This place is going to be able to be cleaned regularly. We'll have another localized power supply here. It won't need much. It'll only need to supply power to a couple of things just to keep this warm. Now, this is wasteful. The initial investment in this structure is fairly high for a new colony. And if I then just go ahead and switch it off, well, the obvious thing is that in the day, this isn't actually providing power to anyway. The thing is, if this was running on a... Like I had to fuel it in some way, I probably wouldn't do it this way. But it's only the initial cost that's the problem. Now, cargo pods have fallen some way. You have detected a cluster of cargo pods crashing nearby. If we go over there... Oh, they've got some meat. Definitely want to grab that. Heatwave! That's not good. An unusual heatwave has begun. That is really bad, actually, because people can very quickly get heat stroke. Okay, right. We're going to need to get temperature coolers in all of these places at this point. That is annoying. But it's absolutely necessary. Get this set up, and we'll even give you some as well. At this point, then, we're going to want another battery set up in here. Is everything set up yet? Ah, scallywags, a lot of you. Right, could you please prioritize working on the power there? Let's get all of this set up, please. Oh, and again, we need this done right away. There we go. And could you then work on this for me? There we go. A couple of people working on things. And then the switch. Should perhaps be okay. Haul the steel then. Now work on it. Really? What's it need? Oh, there we are. It was just that the steel, because it was on top, it didn't really consider it part of the network yet. If I could get you to finish off that wall as well. Archibald, I really need you to work on this. Willow, I really need you to work on this. We need to get all of this set up like super fast. Otherwise, we are going to have a fair bit of a problem. Right, let's get this sorted up so that these power-hungry things are not using stupid amounts of power to try and warm up and heat a room that we don't want. Damn it, they used up all the power. Well, scallywags. Okay, well, we're going to have to keep prioritizing all of this for now. It is so high of a priority, it's untrue. Because temperature gets crazy. It's 51 degrees Celsius outdoors right now. This is like death level territory we're getting into. So I really want you guys to finish work on this, please. Let's get this done. And you, on that. And we might have to have people that... I can't even get them stationed in the cold rooms. Obviously, this will also affect us having our food, because it's going to go really bad, really fast with this level of heat. Demise, sorry. There we go. We've got the most important parts worked on. Oh, thank goodness. No, that isn't actually a priority until we've got prisoners. There we go. Right, I want this at 19 degrees. This one at 19 degrees also. Right, poor mood. Probably somebody's melting. I'd be in a bloody poor mood too. Heat stroke. Serious heat stroke. Okay. Where's your bedroom? You're actually sleeping down there. You know what? For now, can I get you to use this bed? Can I give this to you specifically? Set owner. There we go. Right, I would like you to go sleep for a while. Oh, actually, just go in there. To me, if you could toggle this off for now, because we don't need to drain that power if we're not using it. There we go. Just chill out for a little bit. Let your heat stroke calm down. Oh my lord. Bad times. Bad times. Initial, that's good. As soon as you're good enough, we'll set you back out. Actually, we'll just undraft you. There we go. Poor mood again. How you doing? Still initial. It's okay for now. It's not great, but temperature outdoors is 39 degrees. This is bad times for us. Right, well, on this unfortunate note, we're going to have to wrap things up. I'm going to need a fair bit of metal here. Actually, let's cancel that. We'll have this positioned there and there. And we'll have a switch indoors that will hook up to a couple of batteries along these walls, I think, that will run this room. There we go. And then we'll run that down like so. Then, finally, we need a cooler set up in here. Very badly. Eventually, we'll also need heaters because it can get very cold. But as our colonists are slowly melting in this insufferable 59 degrees Celsius heat, and for those who primarily deal with Fahrenheit, that is very, very bloody hot. That is crazy, crazy warm. But we're going to have to leave things there. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode and warmly welcome any feedback you may have to offer. Of course, any comments, likes, suggestions, or just requests for me to stop derping and realize that building in a certain way is far superior is always welcomed as long as it is delivered in a polite way. But that is going to be it from me. So until next time, and as always, do take care.